You're certainly making waves around here. Are you still spooky?
Not so much.
Cool.
I actually wanted to talk to you about your work outside of WWE. You've made some waves yourself.
I try to keep busy.
How do you manage it all? TV shows, movies, red carpet appearances, all on top of being a WWE superstar?
You're making it sound much more glamorous than it is. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of hustle that no one ever sees, or jobs that lead to dead ends. And with my schedule, I don't always manage it all.
You don't?
I gotta say no to a lot of stuff. For instance, they wanted to book me on this food web series, and I can't do it because I already committed to a movie premiere on the same night.
Would they be interested in booking a different WWE superstar? Specifically one who's me?
Actually, they probably would. Want me to set it up? It's a pretty small show, so I doubt it'll be your big break by any means, but it could be a good learning experience. Just try not to let it explode like your experience on the bump.
If they'll have me, I'll definitely do it. What's the gig?
You've heard of Cheese Please, the internet cheese smelling show. It's doing okay on social media. Hope you like smelling things.
Big fan of smelling things.
Right. Anyway, thanks for taking this off my plate. Makes it easier to suggest you than just saying no. And good luck in your match with Xia Li that's coming up. Don't go stinking up the joint.
I don't get it. The captain's been all over the internet because of a cheese-smelling show?
You're talking about Cheese Please? Love that show, and Cap was great on it.
Her observations about Gruyere pairings were actually quite astute.
Oh, this is cheesy, even for you two.
Placed in the corner.
Back and forth, looking for the advantage here.
Beautiful elbows.
Oh. And a spinning back kick, too. She avoids the attack completely. Just unloading shots in the corner. Whoa! Absolutely. Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
Pop kick.
Able to avoid any harm there.
Oh, my. Pile driver.
I believe that is it. You can tell she wants to put an end to this.
Held in a perilous position. Ooh, the cutter. Things taking a turn for her now. Yeah, but too soon to be worried. Into a stunner. Enziguri. And Xia Li is really falling behind.
Yeah, Li needs to figure things out.
Oh, God.
Spin kick. Kick to the stomach puts an end to that.
Look out! Oh, God! You have daring, and you have stupid. That was stupid.
It was a daring decision that didn't provide the expected result.
Yeah. Watch out! Good Lord! Taking flight!
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
Tossed back into the ring.
She starts to rise back up, but does she know where she is?
Wow, springboard attack. Distress showing on the face of Xia Li.
This is where Xia will be tested.
Neckbreaker.
Rope breaks the hold there.
Oh, wrist clutch. Into an arm breaker.
Nasty. Continually punishing, man.
That kind of force in the arm can have lingering effects.
Ripcord applied.
Boom! Knock him down. Ouch.
Oh my gosh!
Working their opponent's jaw like a speed bag.
Boom! 2 fists to the jaw.
Fatigue must be getting to her.
Not what you want to see by any means.
And she is sustaining a real focus above the shoulders.
Attacks in that area could leave her opponent in a daze.
Set up for a second time.
What a cutter!
Glazed eyes on Xia now.
Makes the cover. Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
Escaping that pin must have taken almost everything she's got.
Well worth it. Look how frustrated her opponent is.
And that result leaves everyone shocked. But will the shoulder come up if that move hits one more time? Look out! Oh, God, that's a bad landing.
Really thought that was going to work, but now we got a human being we have to scrape off the floor.
Great counter.
Just caught flush.
Distress showing on the face of Xia Li.
This is where Xia will be tested.
Capped off with a knee to the spine.
Playing it hard with a reverse DDT. Dropping their opponent twice. Ooh, close call. And how about a third time?
And now she's getting routed.
Yeah, you have to think her confidence is dropping now.
Belly to belly.
Oof, had it scouted and met with a back elbow. Roundhouse, that should do it right there. Shoulder up right away.
Incredible power to kick out at just one. She avoids the contact. Continually punishing, man. Oh my goodness. Kick to the spine.
Out of the ring, she has to mind the 10 count.
Moved at the right time.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. And now she's climbing to the top turnbuckle.
Take off.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. Finds a counter for Li.
She wants to put an end to things here.
Slingshot. Oh, yeah. She is really getting fired up. Pinpoint precision. Oh, my goodness.
Dynamite leaping tombstone. Glazed eyes on Xia now.
And she slides her back to the mat.
Springboard.
Springboard elbow. Great height. Uh-oh.
Xia gets her back.
Tongue acquired.
Victory nearly in hand for Li.
Makes the cover. Almost had her, but she gets the shoulder up.
I would have bet this was one after that last hit.
Goes to show you just never... She's going for it. She fights her shoulder up before one.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
Spear! Cover! There's two! And a major victory in her career tonight. defeated.
She fought like a warrior, but Xia Li just couldn't get it done in the end. Well, if it isn't the internet darling, the captain.
Not just the internet. I feel like everyone is talking about her these days. She's got some serious buzz.
But all the extra attention means more scrutiny. She's going to want to get a big win tonight.
Oh, 2 fists to the jaw.
That unraveled on Jacy. Fails to connect on the springboard. Neck breaker. She wants to take this one outside the ring, it seems.
Super kick.
And Jane reverses it.
Using the cranium.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Overhand right lands, tagged with a punch.
Looks like that chip on Jane's shoulder may have just gotten knocked off.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
She's got an answer for that. Countered it just in time. Tagging this out.
I think there's going to be some second guessing about trying that move again.
No, that was a harebrained idea to try that.
Was trying to find a way to attack, but completely wiped out.
And Jane reverses it.
Oh, look at this. I don't want to be part of these problems. Don't want to be part of this crowd.
An elbow will break that up.
Kick on target.
Setting up for something here. Oh, my God. Right over the top. Twisting.
Crossbody.
A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full.
Super kick. Watch out. They're coming towards the announce desk.
What the hell are you doing, Byron? She's surely revving up, but she better put the rubber on.
All right, snapping her back to reality. This isn't a pose-off.
Just continuing to dismantle their opponent.
She's sent back in under the ropes.
Oh, yeah, she is cutting her off there. Smart strategy.
Wants her set up in the corner. Oof, pounding the breadbasket.
Pow, right in the kisser. Didn't see it coming.
Wow, what a pump kick.
Stunner.
mix-up there could leave her severely impaired.
Oh, what an enziguri right in the ear. Oh, the moonsault connects.
Uh-oh!
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Going counter for counter. Now, can it be capitalized on?
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent.
She's rising back up on those wobbly legs.
Oh, knocked down. And again, look at the impact in the collision. Ducks underneath. In a wild clothesline. And Jacy is taking on a lot of offense now.
Jane is really having trouble with her defense.
Exploder.
An agile escape.
Strong chop by Jacy Jane and a...
Jacy Jane with a somersault into a cover.
Jacy Jane showing why she is the one to watch.
Definitely not someone to take lightly.
Pretty drop kick. Stunner!
Emphatically delivered.
That's gotta be it. 2. And she wins. That is a huge victory.
Here is your winner, Emma Black.
Jacy Jane enraged by this loss.
Jacy Jane got cocky, and it came back to bite her.
I know you're just here to train, but I gotta ask, what was that about?
What are you talking about?
Your last match? Seemed like some pretty excessive showboating. Not as concerning as when you went all bad guy on Psycho Sally or started floating people in the ring, but still, doesn't seem like you.
That would be Alfie's doing. This agent who saw the web series and wants to represent me. I told him I'd try a couple things for him in the match so he could try to get me some jobs in Hollywood.
The web series? You mean that cheese-smelling thing you did? Oh, you want me to believe someone saw that and thought you had some sort of potential?
Hey, I was great.
Sure. What's the vibe on this guy? Does he seem legit, or are we talking cheap-looking suits and rental cars?
I've actually never met him in person.
Wow. Ugh, you're killing me here. And definitely getting catfished.
Honestly, you may be right. I've had my suspicions about the guy. But so far, no harm done. I'm focusing on my matches regardless, not some probably fake internet poser. That's why I'm here, right? Training for my match?
Just be careful. When whoever it is reveals themselves, I don't want you to get hurt. Don't send him any money.
Of course not.
Good.
Unless his family is in trouble or something and just needs a loan so his aunt can get surgery.
Come on.
The captain is one of the brightest stars in the company right now.
I heard she's generating serious Hollywood attention as of late.
Well, Kat needs to make sure not to let all this hype get to her head, or she'll quickly find herself on the wrong end of this match.
Able to elude it.
Boom! Oh, what an uppercut.
Jarring.
Face buster.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
From the top. Big mistake there, Corey.
Well, she knows that now.
Boom. Drop kick.
She steers clear of that one.
Delivers the knee.
She's got to be careful here. The referee will count her out. Kick to the gut.
Cranked around into a neck breaker.
Finds a counter for Nox. Whip back into the ring.
Uh-oh. Going for the ride.
Choke slam. Bad predicament right here.
Sit-out powerbomb.
Gets out of there in a hurry.
No way.
Suicide dive.
Absolutely throwing all caution to the wind.
Spitting in the face of danger.
What a pump kick. Looking bad for her here.
She can withstand the punishment, though.
Spear! Spear! Quick sidestep by Nox.
German suplex. Great officiating as the ref noticed she was on the ropes.
From out of nowhere.
RKO!
Oh my goodness!
Dynamite leaping tombstone. We've seen how damaging pile drivers can be, and that one looked particularly painful. Oh, that could be a knockout blow.
Kick to the gut. Now kick to the back. Just punishing their opponent from every angle possible. And now locking in the wrist. Oof.
Hard impact in the corner.
Look at this!
Suicide dive to the outside.
Cole does it better. Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark.
She's firing up, no doubt about it.
Thankfully, it looks like Cap has abandoned the theatrics of her last match. She's getting down to business with Tegan Nox.
Making use of her advantage to climb the ropes, she's ready to finish this.
Wait, is that a fan who just hopped the barricade?
Looks like that man has some sort of business, but he can't just interrupt the match. Where's security?
And that tackle was a fortuitous turn for Tegan Nox. She's taking advantage of the distraction.
And that's the match.
Whoever that man was, he certainly didn't do Cap any favors here tonight.
We got to get better security.
What the hell was that?
Hi! Sorry. Alfie Juniper. The Flesh here.
I know who you are, Alfie. Oh, I am shocked to see you exist. But what were you thinking interrupting my match? And that security guard almost put you in a local medical facility.
Look, nothing I haven't encountered before. I realized that the director might need to do another take, but I just couldn't help it.
Another take? That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. What couldn't you help?
Like, I told you, I was on the verge of an incredible opportunity! Although, I may have misspoken a bit.
Why am I not surprised?
I was on the verge of 2 incredible opportunities. and they both came through! How would you like to be in a major motion picture?
By any chance, is your friend shooting this in a garage?
Not at all. I have two offers for you, co-starring with two top stars. I don't know. Maybe you heard of them. John Cena and Dave Batista? I think they both spent some time in WWE, if I'm not mistaken.
You're kidding.
Nope.
You're not kidding.
Like I said, I made some calls and used my connections. Trouble is, they both shoot at the same time. So I need your gut reaction. Would you rather star in a blockbuster action movie with Cena, or a quirky indie picture that's destined for award season success with Batista?
I want to co-star with Batista. I love the fashionable outfits and Dutch angles of an indie film.
Perfect! Ah! I think there will be a strong hat component to your wardrobe, too. So you'll dig it. I'll let the casting director know you're in. I'll talk to your people around here, too. I'm sure when I give them my Juniper charm, they won't mind you taking some time off to film.
Alfie, thank you. Gotta admit, I doubted you. But you really came through.
Honestly? I mean, most people doubt me. It's what allows me to be sneaky, like a ninja.
Coming back from break. First team to the set.
Well, this is certainly new for you. I guess Batista money goes a long way.
I'm hardly there. Yet. Let's just say I've done a bit of upgrading. All around.
I wasn't aware the film came out yet.
No, but there's been a lot of confidence in the suspicious sandwich based on the dailies.
Well, in any case, we're glad to have you back in action tonight.
Perfect. And I've made some minor edits to my entrance for my surprise return as well. You know, made it more bespoke to me. I'm excited to be back and bring some A-list buzz to Raw.
A-list buzz. Very well.
It's the captain of the silver screen.
And from parts unknown, Emma Black.
I gotta hand it to the Cap. That was quite the arrival, and she looks like $1 million. Hollywood suits her.
Then maybe she ought to take the first bus back.
It's time for the superstar with the X Factor to dazzle the WWE Universe.
There is so much buzz over Cap's role in her upcoming movie.
All my Hollywood friends are raving about it right now.
Since when do you have Hollywood friends? Now, Miz doesn't count.
Nonetheless, WWE and Raw is lucky to have the Cap back.
Super kick! Boom! Lights out. And that might have just detoured Zoey's typical focus. Boom! What impact!
Oh my goodness, swinging side effect.
Constant pressure being kept on Zoey.
Yeah, now Stark's got to turn the momentum around. Stark finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Stark hoping to start a rush of her own with that attack.
A rolling thunder into a stunner. Super kick.
Gosh.
Double leg drop.
Boom.
A leg drop.
Zoey moves out of the way. Ouch, caught her. What is she concocting?
Oh, dragon suplex.
Stunner! Uh-oh, we're gonna see it.
Right to the back of the neck.
And attacking above the shoulders has become the strategy here.
Launching.
Big miss right there. This is just brute power. Release German. Zoey with the retaliation. Put into the corner now.
And the Bulldog.
Driven face first. Tearing down the leg now. Finds a counter from Stark. A rolling thunder into a stunner. Sights set on the top rope. Blast off.
Whoa, look out.
And after that, you know things have just kicked up a notch.
Pedal to the metal right now.
Fighting back, however, punches in the midsection.
Fisherman suplex.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Big running leg drop.
Hammered down with a reverse DDT. Not the position you want to be in right now.
Burning hammer.
Here's a cover. Could be it. And she fights it off.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again. with an elbow. Zoey Stark hoisting her opponent up.
C360 connects.
Stark stamping an end to this. How? Kicking out at one.
Stark's powerless here.
Oh, the stunner. That was the best one I've ever seen.
Will Stark recover?
Take a trip to Osaka Street.
She's been trying to put her away by targeting that area all night, and she might have just accomplished that.
I don't know how much more her opponent can take.
Oh, costly error there.
Spear!
Cover! 2 count. And a win here tonight. That'll change her career.
Here is your winner, Emma Black.
Zoey Stark tastes defeat.
In the end, Zoey Stark suffered damage and couldn't recover.
This is not what Zoey Stark had in mind.
Good evening, and welcome to Captive Audience with the best host in WWE and all of Hollywood, me! Ever since I returned to WWE from filming my starring role opposite Dave Batista in the indie film The Suspicious Sandwich, I've known that I have a special responsibility to share the biggest news and mostest personalities with the whole of the WWE universe in ways that only I can. Strap in, it's gonna be a wild ride. Stay with me after the break, where we'll be talking with the Dark Horse Universal Champion about his meteoric rise and grilling the finest of meats with Otis. Oh yeah!